Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. In the last episode, we witnessed the Bardatto boy dueling with one of the Orso sons. Now, everyone did come out alright. One of them ended up with a scar on his cheek, but hey, he's alive. He's alive, and that's all that matters. Now, we do have a follow-up quest, Family Pride. It says it's 3 levels higher than our character's current level. Success is unlikely. I kind of want to do a wee bit of investigating. That's the thing. So generally speaking, with Pillars, the game will offer you a few ways of sorting something. I see 3 ways this can go. Try and create peace, side with the Bardattos, side with the Valeras. If you're trying to forge peace, you're not going to be fighting anyone. And that's what Ximena would be trying to do, getting good with all of these families. Like, hey, I'm a peacemaker. I'm handy, so 1, don't attack me, and 2, spread, this word. Oh yeah, Ximena, she's the Watcher of Cadnua. She's a peaceful person. Let's try and start building up that reputation. Considering we can't really go home to Cadnua, sad times. Ximena's just thinking, I guess I'll live here now. Well, damn.
I got this.
Well, that is a thought. What will happen? Where will she go? Is she just gonna stay here in the Deadfire? She could always go back to the Valian Republics. Yeah, she got chased out of there, but maybe enough time has passed with the backing of the Dominels. Maybe she might be able to go home. An interesting thought. However, for right now... Ooh, also, yeah, welcome to the Bardatto estate. You can find Azali in her study. Azali, that's such a nice name. But yeah, this is also going to give us experience, and Alof is 1 level behind us, so I'm like... Yeah, oh god, we've got... Oh, hello there. You're right.
My face still hurts, but not as badly as a sword through the gut.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, please don't touch any of the decorations, okay? Ah, hello there. The instrument appears to be to enjoy frequent use. It is impeccably tuned. That's theft.
I got this.
The decorative plates are all stamped with the Bardatto seal.
Larro has returned to the estate intact. Perfetto.
Nera loosens her grip on her ledger.
Too much Bardatto blood has been spilled in the name of Vengiata.
Tell Larro to stay out of trouble. I get the feeling that there's still some unfinished business. I didn't do it for charity, say nothing. Yeah, we didn't do it for charity. However, let's not be classless. I get the feeling that there's still some unfinished business.
Fuck. Nothing has been solved, only delayed. Here, for your discretion.
She passes you a pouch of coins and adds a short mark to her ledger before snapping it shut. 800 copper.
You have not met Mother, have you?
Nera thumbs her chin, leaving a spot of ink behind.
I'm certain she'll have work for someone invested in the family.
There's our inn. Hello. These dowel portraits seem to observe your movements up and down the corridor. That's just a halberdier. Hello.
Give me a real challenge.
Anyone? Okay, just close that. Apparently this isn't theft. Well, don't mind if I do. Is that... Okay, so this is an actual codex, not a note. In which case I will read it later. Yeah, everyone in.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, and there is no one hidden in here. So
I see where you're going with that. There. What did I tell you?
Thank you. Yeah, lovely paneling. Gorgeous paneling, yes. Don't check in there. Don't check in there, people.
Ah, yes. The newcomer. I thought you might visit.
Indeed. So you have a priest with you. Hello.
Lady Izali Bardatto. Custom dictates, I say, at your service. But I have not the time for such lies.
She regards you with a cool expression, but stands with a fighter's poise.
You saw my son dueling with the Valera boy. At least he survives to learn from his mistakes. Those who aid my blood profit by it.
Well, damn. Izali produces a purse from her desk drawer and tosses it in your direction. 1,000 copper.
When Valera and Bardatto cross each other, only blood and sorrow remain.
Izali sighs, her gaze turning away. Do you see your families ever making peace? I could always kill a few Valeras for you. Cruel, I suspect. Yes, and I see your point, Stoic. Do you see your families ever making peace?
Perhaps in time, if great Wodica judges us worthy of supporting the company. Word has spread fast about the little spectacle at the docks. You've certainly caught everyone's attention. Perhaps the Watcher of Cadnua and House Bardatto can help one another.
What is it you want?
Queen's Beth whispers of a Valera plot against my family. Something grander than pointless duels. You are a newcomer to the Deadfire, uniquely positioned to loosen Valera tongues.
She taps her chin and regards you thoughtfully.
Zilli Valera strums a lute by the watchtowers. A meek-tempered boy. Fonder of song and drink than the family business. He might spill something of his family's affairs.
I'll go and see if I can get out, see what I can get out of Zilli Valera. Yet Streetwise 4 put in a good word for me with the Valian Trading Company, and it's a deal. Clever. You want me to rough him up? Aggressive? Well, no, she didn't say that. What if there is no plot against the Bardattos? Rational. Wouldn't the governor take an interest in this treachery? I'll think about it. Well, here's the thing. It sounds like these people have a long-standing feud, and the governor hasn't stepped in, so clearly she doesn't give a shit. I think the governor's position is probably, as long as this doesn't affect the company, I don't care. What if there is no plot against the Bardattos?
Then I will sleep better at night.
Izali shrugs, her brow furrowed.
My hopes do not hinge on being proven right at every turn.
Fair play. Yeah, we'll ask. Wouldn't the governor take an interest in this treachery?
The governor is interested in how much luminous adra we can export. Nothing else matters.
Yeah, just what I thought.
To that end, I look forward to the day when we won't need Valera thugs backing our interests.
Put in a good word for me with the Valian Trading Company, and it's a deal.
I'll have it taken care of at once.
She dips a quill and makes a quick mark in one of her documents. Minor positive reputation gained with the Valian Trading Company.
There. May it open doors for you.
Thank you.
Try not to alert the Valeras of our knowledge. That is the point of involving an outside agent.
Minor positive reputation get again. Damn. Ooh. Nodding, Izali turns her attention to her desk. About this feud with the Valera family, your family seems very well established here. Why are the Bardattos and Valera feuding? Apparently we noticed something unusual. Your attention is drawn to Izali's desk. Among the assorted ledgers and documents sits a brass steel, still dripping with heated wax. Hello. The drippings have dried into an almond-shaped pattern that resembles the shape of an eye fringed with bird feathers. Nick... Give me a minute. Nick... I know exactly what it means. I'm just... It's not a word I see all too often, and as such I'm like, how do say... Nick... Nah... Okay. Nick... A membrane flicks across its surface in a barely perceptible wink.
Are you still with me?
Azali breaks your focus by waving her hand in front of your face. She glances between you and her tidy desk, frowning. Shady, oh no. Sorry, I lost focus for a moment. Honest? Point. Your desk. The eye. Passionate. Say nothing. Stoic. I should be going. How is that I guess it is honest. I'd describe this as honest, because we look totally crazy just being your desk. The eye. Sorry, I lost focus for a moment.
Well, I will endeavor to hold your interest next time.
Sorry. Why are the Bardattos and Valera feuding?
Because we do not belong in the same business. The Valeras are opportunists reaping the rewards of happenstance. They're little better than the pirates they're charged with slaying.
Yeah, the Valeros are all ship hunters, and these are like merchant people.
Better self-deception, mayhaps.
The pirate scoffs. Your family seems very well established here.
Ugh. My bank shoulders the cost of the Valiant Trading Company's operations in the Deadfire.
Yeah, they're bankers.
It is said that no Valian may wipe themselves unless a Bardatto signature approves it first.
As a Valian, Ximena's like, I did not know y'all were there every time I wipe my arse. Okay.
If that's true, we gotta stop shaking hands with them.
I'm certain you've touched worse, farmhand.
Azali's mouth twitches just shy of a smirk. About this feud with the Valera family.
Fratello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions.
Azali motions for you to continue. Would you be willing to speak with Atalo?
Oh dear. You're serious, aren't you?
She stifles a chuckle.
You think I'd put myself in pistol range of that old imp?
Maybe I could speak with him on your behalf, convince him to see reason. Your son was nearly killed. Isn't that reason enough to put an end to this? I mean... Here's the thing. Your son was nearly killed. Yeah, by those animals. Let's not bring that up. Maybe I could speak with him on your behalf. Convince him to see reason.
I think you overestimate how much of my trust you currently enjoy.
Okay, do this job for me, and then maybe we'll talk about it. Okay, I had other questions.
More pleasant subjects, I hope.
Farewell. Okay. Let's see, what is it you want us to do? Is it... Yes, a sinking feeling. Zilly Valera plays his lute around one of the local watchtowers. Okay. We will go and find that watchtower. But first, let me... What's down here? Well, it's the vault, obviously, but... Yeah, there's a guard captain, and... Okay, it's not a very big map. Oh. The guard captain takes his time moving to the barred door, his armor creaking with every step. He appraises you with a lazy sweep of the eyes, while his fingers curl casually around the hilt of his blade.
Welcome to the Bardatto vault. You have an appointment, madam?
I was just exploring. Lie, I'm working for Azali. A vault? What's in there? Sorry, I think I took a wrong turn. No, but you have an appointment with Bear. Sorry, I think I took a wrong turn.
Ack, so you did. You will find better welcome upstairs.
The captain makes a hurting motion with his arms as he shepherds you towards the stairs. Fair play. Oh, and he's just sending us straight back. Okay. Yeah, fair play. Fair play. Okay. Now that I'm thinking, we'll check in with the Valeras. Or would it be... Considering we're kind of an outside... You know what, we'll do this, We'll leave them be. To try and avoid suspicion. Hello, these are just guards, it seems. Oop. A new road ahead and new stars above. Okay. Okay, one of the watchtowers. Are these watchtowers, or... What do you classify as a watchtower? Yeah, there's a tamer. Let's... I'd describe these as watchtowers, I think. Okay, just someone's dancing. Good for them. Hello. I'm looking for... Has anyone seen this Zilly guy? Has anyone seen them? No, nothing there. What about over yonder? I will say I'm not hearing any music. Okay, no. Yeah, what? I mean, that could be a watchtower. I'm like, what do you classify as a watchtower? I mean, we can wander. There's no harm in wandering. Ooh. Aha! Hello there. The young man appears to be either to be composing or practicing a tune on his lute. He stops mid-strum, looking up at you with a friendly expression.
Hundreds nathers. Something I can do for you?
Okay. Yeah, he's like, oh shit. He stares at your head with disbelief. I had some questions. Lie, I just came to listen to you play. Shady. Azali Bardatto asked me to spy on you. Honest, nothing further. I had some questions.
Oh, sure. What about?
Okay. Your family's been having trouble with the Bardattos, right? And bluff, lie, I hear you're the one to talk about certain kinds of jobs. Never mind. Let's not bring up the Bardattos. That probably would be a wee bit suspicious. I hear you're the one to talk... let's try that again. I hear you're the one to talk to about certain kinds of jobs.
It was Persa, wasn't it? Is she recruiting again?
Zilly scowls.
You can tell her I'm not getting involved in whatever she's up to.
I'll tell her once I find her, and she's up to what again, so you're not the one to talk to. So you're not the one to talk to?
No, whatever Persa has planned, it's not how we do things.
Zilly flushes with anger.
Go plot your mischief with Persa. She's got a room at the tavern down in the gullet. Just leave me out of it.
Okay, but and you've leveled up. Excellent. Well, we might as well do that now. So, yes, as always, I'm going to cut through this. Be right back with you. Okie doke, and there we go. Nice and quick. So now, ooh, you have a room in the gullet. Okay, we have not been there. Yeah, I guess in that case, it's time to branch out. So far in Nekataka, I've just kind of stuck to this one area. So yeah, let's see what else is available here. Okay, so there's the Queen's Birth. Also, I don't believe I've read this. So, Nekataka, capital city, population, 124,000. Religions, Hylia, Ondra, Magran, Berath. Imports, wheat, cotton, textiles, leather, silk, marble, Sveth, white leaf. Exports, palm oil, rice, cocoa, pearls, teak, Koiki fruit, luminous ardra. Government, limited monarchy. Ruler, Queen Anakaza II. Races, Island Almawa, 57%. Ocean folk, 18%. Coastal Almawa, 16%. Savannah folk, 5%. Mountain Dwarf, 3%. Other, 1%. Okay. So we can head up to the Sacred Stair. Is... 1 second. I want to... Where's another exit? Yeah, that's the shipwright. Let me... I just want to see if we're kind of being shepherded, like, yo, you can only go to this location, or if it's just because we were trying to leave via that path. Yeah, Blessings of Ximena. There we go. Okay, now we can find the gullet. Okay. And then what was... Because there was another path over yonder. Yes, indeed. Random person. Okay. And the north exit unlocks Pareki's Overlook, so... Okay. Ooh. Well, we know there's something going down in the gullet, so... Yeah. Ooh. Oh! You leave the bustle of the crowds behind, making your way along the winding path into the gullet. Colloquially called the gullet, the slums of Nekataka are home to both the Roparu caste of the city's Huana, as well as a myriad of colourful and unsavoury figures. Built in the great chasm at the heart of Nekataka, it is where much of the city's refuse and literal and figurative comes to rest. For a time, the path ascends the mountain. Even so, the cramped walls and run-down Huana buildings close in around you, obscuring your view. You come to a dark passage cutting through the mountains, just wide enough to accommodate a wagon. The path here descends steadily into the rock face. After a lengthy journey through the dimly lit tunnel, you come to the gates of the gullet. The stench hits you first, a foul mixture of rot, stale air, and bodily odours. You notice a guardsman pushing a cart heaped high with mouldering food, which must account for some of the smell. Ahead, the homes of the gullet emerge as a collection of lights amid the darkness. You hear the rush of water below, and a frigid breeze wafts up from the unseen depths like an exhalation. Ooh. Yeah, the gullet. Okay. We have a refuse pile, Petili's sanctuary, Enoli's home, Kallista's home, Bia's home, Old City Lift, Nekataka, and the hole. Okay. Well, we are... Ooh, where the hell does that lead? There's a beggar. Alright, let's...
Traveler, have you any food? Surely you've a scrap to spare.
Consider it.
I just found some mushrooms. Hello. A gaunt Roparu woman grabs for your leg. She paws at you with a weak grip, fingers bone thin and trembling.
Mercy, traveler. Never have I been so hungry.
Oh, why would you do that? Do you have no access to food? Crouch down on your knees. Give 5 copper. Get yourself something to eat. Give her some food. Benevolent. Maybe you should seek paying work. There are places that will sell even a vagrant food. Rational. Kick her. The gullet major negative. Walk away. Yeah, do you have no access to food?
Always there is prize share. The pile has grown leaner these years.
Okay.
Little falls to our pile that is not rotten or sour from this week and maybe before.
What do you mean? She shakes her head.
Forgive me, I say too much. If you would know more, ask Inoi. Our elder listens to those in need, and he speaks. Out of earshot of the guards. He's there. In the house to the right when you cross the bridge. He can speak of the hunger.
Her quivering arm points towards the southeast. The roperu touches 2 gaunt-knuckled fingers to her lips. What the Dude, we've got plenty of food. Yeah, give us some pork. Give us some pork. The woman snatches the food from your hands with surprising speed, eyes darting a glance for any onlookers before she shoves it between her teeth. I'm pretty sure it was raw. She gnaws desperately, swallows, chokes, chews again, and speaks with a mouth half full from the next bite.
Thank you. I'll share it, I swear. Thank you, traveler.
Minor positive reputation gained with the gull. I'm not gonna... A part of... I think this is just disturbing. This is disturbing. Like, Ximena didn't grow up with much. However, the skill set that her parents did kind of instill in her, it meant she never went hungry. She's always been able to lie or blag her way into getting some food. Like, she's never reached a point where she's like, and I'm, my bones are visible, like I'm so thin from starvation that, I can barely, my grip is weak and all of that. So I think she's just kind of like, oh my god, what's happened to you that you've gotten to this state? Dear God, but also she absolutely was like, have this pork, looking around for a photo opportunity, like, you'll have this, but look at me doing something nice. Please. I need to build up my reputation. Like, it was, part of it was her own selfish, like, I need everyone to think of me well, so I can build up my reputation, but I think also she's just like, what the shit? This is weird. This ain't right. Who's the leader around here? She chuckles darkly.
The gullet is a lawless place. Forgotten. The only authority here is the Matarus, and they don't work on our behalf. But if it is a wise man you want, seek Annoy in his home. He tries to keep us safe and fed. He does not always succeed, but he does try. Trying's worth a lot down here.
Okay. Flippin' heck. Flippin' heck. Oh. Okay, we have a load of street urchins.
Watch and learn.
Half-eaten food scraps litter the pile. A rancid stench rises from it. Is this what they're eating? Like, so people throw their shit down here, and they all like, oh, is there anything good in the shit? This... This is not right. This is... no. Oh, hello. Sweet incense masks the odor of the offerings, rotten fruit and spoiled fish.
That Dawnstar may be able to help. What say?
Help how? Poison me? A carrot, no thanks.
Where does that lead? Oh. You enter a dim alleyway that reeks of urine and torch smoke. Okay, a long passage stretches to your left and right. Shadows move in the guttering torchlight, but they're nothing more than shapes at this distance. The chatter and bustle of the gullet continues. We're gonna leave. You return the way you came and make your way out of the Narrows. Okay, yeah, we don't have any kind of guide for that, so we're just gonna leave that be. Hello! Ikis! Hi, da-da-da-da-da. Ooh. +3 all defenses against body and mind affliction attacks. And we get a bonus defense against poison and disease. Ooh, okay. Okay, now also I was thinking about this. Let me give you a hat. You deserve a hat. There you go. It doesn't have any special benefits, but please take the hat. Take the hat.
I got this.
Okay, I'm thinking, let's... Yeah, let's go... The hole sounds like it's probably a bar. Let's head there first. See if we can find this purser. Hello. That's just a valence.
Consider it done.
And this isn't stealing, so I'm having it. These are just the rope.
They took him. For what? Bataro's the second this month.
And they say the pittings aren't increasing. Do they lie to themselves or just to us? At this rate, who'll be left to suffer the Mataru's ire?
Oh god, people are being nicked off the streets, it sounds like. Hello? Oh, that Kwaru. I'm pretty sure Kwaru is a cast. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking, like, I'm on... Like, right now I'm like, okay, find Persa. That's my current goal. So I'm like, I'm gonna do that. We can finish up with the Bardattos and the Valeros. And then we can...
Give me a real chow.
Thank you. Yeah, then we can kind of focus fully on this area. Beneath the dirt and mildew, these carvings look finely detailed and very old. Yep, the hole. A yoink. Now, ooh, hello there, big boy. Well, hello there.
You think the hole was already here, or they dug it after they thought up the name?
Dario said there's treasures in that pit.
Shh! Have you lost your wits?
Watch and learn.
Hot wind, redolent of vomit and mold, wafts from the hole. Ew. Mind where you walk it. Okay, buddy. Those are aliens. That's a pirate. You have a name. These are just some pirates getting drunk. Where is Persa? And there goes the timer. Let's see if we can just find her. Well, you have a name. You also have a name. It's a pirate. Thug. Hello? What are you doing here? We won't question it. You're fine, I'm sure. A bunch of musicians. Okay. Shopless imp. Hi there. You're right. Okay, I'm having a chat with these people. Yeah, okay, she could be upstairs. She could be upstairs. However, I am out of time for this episode. In the next one, we continue looking for Persa. But until then... Oh, it's the throw-up hole. Okay. Okay. But on that note, see you in the next episode. Please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members such as SN2K, Christopher K. Davies, CGG, Kevin Bicknell, and Cyril Nummel. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.